And the Grammy goes to...
No one saw this coming. The 2026 Grammy nominations dropped, and let's just say no one was ready. The internet exploded, group chats went wild, and even die-hard fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Kendrick Lamar dominated the list, Lady Gaga pulled off a comeback nobody predicted, and Bad Bunny reminded everyone why he's untouchable. But behind all the headlines and celebration, these nominations tell a deeper story, one that's full of shockers, upsets, and a few snubs that still have people talking. So let's break down the 2026 Grammys, the wins, the surprises, and the drama that's about the entire music industry on edge. The shockwave. Kendrick Lamar takes over. Kendrick Lamar didn't just show up, he took over. 9 nominations. 9! That's more than anyone else this year, and it proves one thing. Kendrick is still in a league of his own. His song Luther with SZA swept through multiple categories, from Record of the Year to Song of the Year, showing once again how his music connects on a deeper level. Fans are already calling this the Kendrick sweep year. He's up for Album of the Year with GNX, and every track feels like a statement. People online are saying this might be his victory lap, the Grammys finally catching up to everything he's built over the last decade. But here's the thing. Kendrick's dominance wasn't the only surprise on the list, because right behind him, someone else made a thunderous return. Lady Gaga's wild comeback. Lady Gaga. The name alone brings energy, and this year she came swinging. Her song Abracadabra grabbed Song of the Year and Record of the Year nods, and her album Mayhem crashed into the Album of the Year race. Fans have been calling this her chaos era, and honestly, it fits perfectly. After years of experimenting with film, fashion, and jazz, Gaga is back in full pop performance mode, and the Grammys clearly noticed. What's wild is how she crossed into dance and electronic categories too, competing against the likes of Fred Again and Skrillex. It's proof that Gaga isn't just back, she's breaking her own rules. And yet, as iconic as her comeback was, the biggest global story of the night belonged to someone who's been rewriting music history for years now. Bad Bunny's global power move. Bad Bunny doesn't chase trends, he creates them. With his album Debí Tirar Más Fotos, he locked in 6 major nominations, including Album of the Year and Record of the Year for DMF. Once again, he's proving that Spanish-language music isn't world music, it's just music, period. He also landed a nod in the Best Global Music Performance category with EOO, standing alongside legends like Angélique Kidjo and Anushanka Sankara. What makes it even more impressive is how consistent he's been. Year after year, he breaks streaming records, sells out stadiums, and still manages to surprise everyone. But the night's biggest surprise wasn't from a superstar at all. It was from someone many people didn't even realize was quietly building his moment. Leon Thomas, the underdog story everyone's talking about. If you told anyone a few years ago that Leon Thomas would have 6 Grammy nominations, they'd probably laugh. But here he is, nominated alongside Kendrick, Gaga, and Bad Bunny. His album Mutt hit hard with critics and fans alike, landing him nominations for Album of the Year and Best R&B Album. It's the kind of underdog story that keeps music exciting. Once known mostly for his acting and songwriting credits, Leon finally broke through as a full-fledged artist. His R&B performance nomination for Mutt itself shows how the Grammys are finally recognizing the new wave of soul, music that's intimate, raw, and real. People online are calling him the silent storm of this year's awards. But while Leon was rising, a few other artists were nowhere to be found, and fans noticed immediately. The snubs that broke the internet. Every Grammy season brings drama, but this year's snubs hit hard. Where was Drake? Where was Beyoncé, Taylor Swift? Fans flooded social media with theories saying the Recording Academy missed the assignment. Some even joked that the nominations felt like they came from an alternate universe. One tweet with over 1 million likes simply read, "The Grammys are allergic to Swifties again." Another said, "Drake dropped hits all year, but I guess the Grammys dropped him instead." Of course, Grammy controversies are nothing new, but this year the omissions felt intentional, and that's what got people talking. Still, it wasn't all outrage. Some of the biggest stories were actually history-making moments. History made, diversity, genre shifts, and fresh faces. The 2026 nominations prove one thing: the industry is changing. We saw artists like Doechii scoring major nods in both rap and R&B. Rosé teaming up with Bruno Mars shocked fans and critics. And new names like Olivia Dean and Lola Young broke through as Best New Artist nominees, marking a huge win for UK representation. In dance and electronic, FKA Twigs and Pink Panthers showed how women are pushing boundaries in a space once dominated by male producers. Even the rock categories were unpredictable, with Turnstile and Linkin Park both making big comebacks. It's the kind of mix that makes you realize music is more blended, unpredictable, and global than ever. But what do these nominations actually say about the Grammy? Then, what the 2026 nominations really mean. This year's lineup feels different, not just because of who's on it, but what it represents. Genre lines are blurring. Pop isn't just pop anymore. It's fused with R&B, hip-hop, indie, and electronic sounds. The Grammys seem to be catching up to how people actually listen to music now, on shuffle, not in boxes. It also says something about fan power. Artists like Sabrina Carpenter, who built her following online, are now nominated alongside giants like Lady Gaga. The old rules are fading, and a new wave of artists is defining what mainstream even means. Some say this is the most balanced nomination list in years. Others think it's the Grammys' attempt to stay relevant. Either way, the message is clear. The future of music looks nothing like its past. And with all these names fighting for the spotlight, there's only one question left. Who will take it all? As Grammy night gets closer, the tension keeps building. Will Kendrick finally claim another sweep and cement his legacy? Will Lady Gaga's comeback end with a golden trophy? Could Bad Bunny or Leon Thomas pull off an upset that changes everything? No one knows, but one thing's for sure. The 2026 Grammys are shaping up to be unforgettable. New sounds, new faces, and some serious competition. It's the kind of lineup that makes you realize music is alive, unpredictable, and full of surprises. Whatever happens on that stage, fans won't forget this year anytime soon. Because the Grammys didn't just announce nominations this time, they announced a whole new era of music.